How is New Zealand going to escape from the lockdown we are now under? What is the future looking like for New Zealand? How can New Zealand survive economically? And what if the lockdown is extended for another month? When will the money run out? These and other similar questions I will comment on, but please help this channel by giving this video a like. Every like will help the YouTube algorithm. Thank you in anticipation. New Zealand is currently under a complete personal lockdown, with virtually all citizens being asked to stay at home, not go to work, and not to socialise outside your own personal and very limited circle, known as a bubble. This is having an extreme effect on the national economy, with government support being handed out all over the place to enable people to survive. There is a large and ever-growing debt that must be repaid in the future. On a side note, the government has asked that politics be kept out of the debate and only focus on solutions. However, the typical left-leaning government of New Zealand has taken advantage of the crisis and used it to further its own political agenda. Has it thought about how these policies will help the crisis, or only how they can further their socialist aims? Let us just list a few. A permanent increase in benefit levels by $25 a week. The increase in the minimum wage level, just when businesses could least afford it. The large sum of money given to the Maori tribal elite, on top of all the money going to the general population. This is pure racism. And I understand that the Minister of Finance is also looking at a universal income scheme, something loved by the left, but has been proven foolhardy by all who have tried it. So how do we escape from the lockdown? We as a nation cannot afford to live as we are at present, and must look for methods of returning the country to normality as soon as possible. If we don't, the money will run out very quickly. Yes, I agree that the lockdown was probably necessary, as we had not closed the borders early enough and allowed the virus to be brought into the country. There would have been an extreme criticism if it was foot and mouth disease that had come over the border, but not this. Why? Can we learn from other countries' experiences and make the right decisions in the future? I hope so. Taiwan, a country that is so close to the origins of the virus, but it has not shut down its economy to the extent we have in New Zealand. Singapore, with its more authoritarian style government, has also not closed its economy. How did these two countries slow the spread of the virus and keep operating? It was by strict controls and vast testing of the people. Anyone who tested positive was put into enforced isolation, and anybody associated with them, even if they were not positive, were put into a form of supervised self-isolation. Everybody entering the country is tested, and the same rules applied. Because of these two basic steps, it was not necessary to lock down either country. COVID-19 cases were isolated, and therefore the spread limited. At the end of New Zealand's month of lockdown, and provided that the numbers of new cases are under control, then the country must be opened up again. People who are able to must be allowed to return to work, and the economy got back on the move again. We will not return to pre-crisis levels overnight, but the first steps must be taken, or we will find extracting ourselves from the lockdown even more difficult, if not virtually impossible. How do we achieve this? We begin by keeping the borders under extreme control. Everybody entering the country, either citizens or visitors, are tested and put into self-isolation, if negative, and enforced isolation, if positive. Everybody who is to return to work is tested, and the same isolation rules apply. Make sure that there are shovel-ready infrastructure projects that can be commenced as soon as possible. Yes, this involves more government debt, but it will also start the money go round and get the economy rolling again. Take the opportunity to totally reform the Resource Management Act, so that approvals for building and infrastructure projects are not locked up in red tape for months, even years, so resulting in vastly increased costs. Don't put in place extreme socialist policies, such as high benefit rates and a universal income, so putting more and more pressure on government expenditure, requiring increases in taxation to pay for these handouts. That will only decrease the incentives that are required for the private sector to trade our way back beyond the survival mode we are now in. Export-related businesses should have priority, as that will bring money into New Zealand, but the eternal economy should not be forgotten. Remember, the government does not have any money of its own, just that which it steals off the ever-suffering taxpayer, and that which it borrows, all of which must be repaid. I heard today Stuart Nash, one of the Labour government ministers, prevaricating over the question of getting the economy started again. Has the government done any planning at all for the withdrawal from this lockdown, or is that just in the too hard basket? It is not difficult to start these lockdowns, just get the population alongside, but getting out of the lockdown may prove much more difficult. Another matter that needs attention is the so-called positive discrimination towards citizens, with a part of their heritage being classed as Maori. Why should one section of the population be entitled to more handouts based purely on race, and not all benefits being based on need? One rule for all. Stay safe, stay calm, stay home and plan for the future. We will get through this crisis. That is the end of this video. If you would like to comment, both positive and negative, feel free, as it is good to have a two-way conversation. Remember to hit the like button, as that will help the YouTube algorithms. Any comments you wish to make may give me ideas for future commentary. Please share this video with your friends and family. If you wish to subscribe, then push the relevant buttons, including the little bell. Then you will find out when I upload a new video. Just use the appropriate buttons. Thank you for watching Captain Cookie's commentary, and we will see you next time.